Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangai Stushtvagum Sasthanubhi Vyashema Devahitayadayuh Swasti na Indro Vruddhashravah Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedah Swasti nastarsho Arishthanemi Swasti no Brihaskatir Dadatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om, Hari Om. Today is a concluding session. This wonderful text, Ganapati Atharva Sheersham, and Upanishad, Minor Upanishad. We saw Rishi Atharvana explaining. This is a complete Shastra to follow for anyone and everyone. The ultimate truth is explained in the beginning. He gives us the explanation of who is Ganapati, the essence of the Upanishad. That is the truth, that is reality. And then he begins to describe his nature. And how are we to see him as that one? So whatever we see around us, he says it's nothing but an expression of him alone. And whatever it is that we see in and through what we experience, it is because of him alone that we have that experience also. So constant remembrance of that must be there within us. When we come to listen and reflect more upon these verses, it makes us fearless. There is this surrender that comes, and that surrender is very positive. It is very uplifting. The surrender comes because there is this understanding that one is secure, one is really safe. Fear comes to the ego, and that is not the truth, the ultimate truth of who we are. That fear is only required as long as there is a need to associate with the world around us. It is an identity which we carry for transaction in the world, to record, to express through this mind and body. That is not the truth of who we are. And once you recognize this, where is the question of fear? There should be no fear at all. So this is what is the main teaching. And then how do we meditate upon him. So all the qualities, were described. Then, because we are used to, the mind is used to be given an object. Everything needs to be objectified. We know the name and form, then the mind is secure with that. So a form was given, mantra also given, using which we can, come to see this truth. So from the Jnana Kanda, we also saw the Upasana Kanda, where we learn to worship and then reach that state. Today, Rishi Atharvana is telling us about the Karma Kanda. What should one do in case? Because this Atharva Sheersham is such that it holds knowledge for all, and we are actually connected with Ganapati this way. So depending on whatever it is that we seek. So if it is that we have a lot of desires which we want to fulfill, take it step by step, pray to him, keep faith, do it this way, and doing this way, you will get this kind of benefit. That is what is mentioned in this portion today. So we actually have answers here. The idea is that this Lord Ganapati, his form, his description, ways to worship is given to us. Now all it requires is that we keep faith and follow the procedure. Yeah? When we follow the procedure, knowing, because the Jnana is already given to us, that he is the ultimate, and then through, he is the controller, wielder, he commands everything. Everything, he is a director of this universe. So then, as we pray and we worship him and we have our desires, we keep faith in him that he will fulfill it. So here, whatever you do, your faith in him should be unshaken. That's all that we can really do. Not like this, that you pray for something and you do not get it, suppose. That wish is not fulfilled. So immediately you say, now what do I do? Should I start something else instead? Huh? No. If it began with faith, then that faith should lead you to the next. Bhagavan, you did not give me this. So is it that I was seeking for something that is not meant for me? Is it that this is not the right time? Because you're protecting me, right? You are also the protector. You know which is the right time I should have it. Like when the child is crying for, throws a tantrum, wants to eat an ice cream, and it has already got a cough, and the next day the child has a examination or a test in school. So the mother is not going to allow the child to have another ice cream or anything. The baby throws a tantrum, but the mother knows what is best for the child. We'll distract the child this way or that. We will not give the child at that time, because the child does not know. We also, with our own limited understanding, do not know what we should be asking for also many a times. A little later, we come to recognize, thank God that didn't happen. I'm saved, I'm protected. So you see, when it is not working, that is the time our faith is tested. We must keep that faith. Do not run away here and there. Another thing is, suppose, okay, we are basically believers and we have faith and we are carrying on, but some crisis comes about. Okay, and usually I see this happening. some crisis is there, some emergency is there at home. That time, what do we say? See, I'm a believer of Ganesha. I'm going to do Ganapati Atharva Sheersham. I'm going to worship Ganapati. I will do this for Siddhivinayak. I will go here. What? Take it. And then you go about telling your friends also, please pray. So, yeah, somebody told me that, what is that? Doing Novena at Mahim church is good. Somebody said, go to this Dharga Haji Ali, that is also good. Somebody said, this Vrata for this Lakshmi Devi is very good. So, what are we doing? Do you, please, you also do that. And you also do that. What is happening? What are you telling your Ganapati? Listen, this problem is really big. So, we may need help from the other sources also. That just shows what? Whatever. All my life it is Ganesha. Ganesha is the ultimate truth. He is going to protect me. For whatever reasons I had to go through this emergency, this situation. Tell your problems. My Ganesha is with me, problem. And see that problem simply dissolving. So that is the faith with which one must worship. So today we are going into Karma Kand. See, this is important to tell because we are going to be reading all of that today. The basis, fundamental is our faith, our love and our devotion. Not so much the ritual also. But if you have that faith, he is already there before you to hold you, to guide you, to protect you. So we shall read from the 15th verse. Etad Sheersham yodhite sa brahma bhuyaya kalpate sa sarva vignai na bhadyate sa sarvatra sukhamedhate sa pancha mahapapat pramuchyate. Here, see, maybe in your chanting class, you all may not have done the Falashruti, the Karma Kanda. Usually, the Upanishad ends here. This Karma Kanda is like a Falashruti. Okay, so if you're doing, like we will see, you're doing group chanting 21 times, 1,000 times, whatever it is, Lakshakshana we do at that time, you chant, many chanters come together and chant, then you don't need to chant this Falashruti from 15th onwards. You don't need to chant that. That needs to be chanted only once at the end. So the Upanishad basis is actually completed yesterday. What we study. That is the main essence. So here, what is he saying? Rishi is saying, whoever meditates on this Atharva Sheersham Upanishad, etad, this way, Atharva Sheersham, one whom adhite studies Brahma Bhuyaya, he becomes fit for realization. Brahma Bhuyaya, he becomes fit for realization. What is that realization? I am the infinite truth. I am that Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. Becomes fit for it. He is not affected by any of the obstacles. Sarva vignair na badhyate. He is not affected by any obstacle. For him, what happens? He says, oh, obstacle? Then that is the way. He doesn't look at it. For him, oh, there is a hill. He says, oh, that is the way, meaning I have to cross that hill. It becomes the path for him. You see, water is flowing all the time. Then if there is a rock, what it tries to do? Tries to cover up or goes from the side, whichever way. It doesn't fight anything. Now, no more fighting anything. So this way, he says, he is free of all obstacles. He gains happiness. Sarvatra sukhamedhate. He is happy everywhere. He, it is said that one Swami Ramatirtha, he fell into a ditch. And, at that time, look at his state of mind. He said, This has never happened. First time, Shri Ganesha, that I have fallen into the ditch. Now look at his attitude. Huh? Where did this come from? How are we? If we fall into the ditch, how did I fall? How did I slip? What will people say? Have I dirtied my clothes? And we are in tears and we don't want to be. There was no resistance at all. He fell and he started laughing. He said, "Arey, in my lifetime, I have never fallen like this." Shri Ramatirtha said this, and people were wondering, "Oh, he's fallen." He said, Ganesha, first time this has happened. So, Swami Prempuri also, there is one instance when, he was walking on the road and, sometimes, even in the monsoons, when the car or a vehicle passes by, it just splurges water, that dirty water on the road. So that came to his mouth as he was walking and it hit his face. He says, "Wow, Swamiji, I always get tirtham only. This kind of tirtham also today I got." And he just laughed it off. He watched, this happens, So you don't feel any, why did this happen to me? Nothing. Sarvatra sukhaved. Whatever is happening is an experience. It's okay. He's free of that, This way to be, and sapancha mahapapat pramuchyate. Free pramuchyate. He is 5 cardinal sins are there, according to our scriptures. What is there? First of all, murder, especially Brahmana, but murder of anybody. If that is a cardinal sin, one must not do it. And of course, the scriptures talk, if it is about this one, when we talk of murder, taking somebody's life knowingly, intentionally, okay? It's not about any other way, okay? In self-defense, you have to protect, then of course, your protection for your own life is primary, okay? But if you have decided, whatever, greed has come, lust has come, whatever, anger has come, and you decide to take the life of somebody, you are committing a cardinal sin. That is not allowed, okay? And like this, there is to have illicit relationship, sex, illicit. It is not allowed. The Shastras mentioned that also. With whom you can, even if you want to have a partner, how should it be? It is mentioned. Then there is also theft. You're not supposed to rob anything of anybody's, be it material, be it somebody's idea, or some credit. Somebody has done the job, but you're taking the credit for it. Don't do that, so you're not supposed, robbing can be every kind, we say, why would we rob people? Generally, if you have your material needs and all that, you are not struggling for life, to make your 2 ends meet, you are not going to rob. But what happens, yes, somebody's idea I copy pasted and put it as my own. Papa, cardinal sin. So these are things, that another thing is liquor, consumption of liquor is considered. Where, and it's not consumption of liquor. Somaras, if you say, is, something like that, even devas are, for what? When you are addicted, when you have taken and now you are doing it to escape your reality, which means you are seeking it to go into this other trance, other kind of reality, and constantly now it is a sin. And then that is the fourth. The fifth one is anyone constantly keeping association and friendships with anyone who's doing this. So this is the Pancha Mahapapa. That, so one who chants this Atharva Sheersham and continuously, regularly he's chanting, even if these things sometime in the past one has committed, drishta phalam, adrishta phalam, we do not know when we have committed, and probably we are going through certain suffering because of something like this that we have done in the past. It is all washed away. So see, chanting of this Atharva Sheersham is so beneficial. Then we say Sayamadhiyano divasakritam papam nashayati Pratharadiyano ratrikritam papam nashayati Sayam pratah prayunjano papo papo bhavati Sarvatradhiyano bhavigno bhavati Dharmartha kama moksham cha vindati. One who chants this in the evening destroys all sins committed during the day. Huh? All sins committed during the day. We are not talking of these Panchamahapap only. Anytime you have gone away from the truth, either in bodily you have hurt somebody, emotionally you have felt disrespect, hatred, you've been rude, you have insulted. Because see, finally, whomever you're doing that to, that act of aggression is against Ganesha only. Because he is the one sitting in every jiva, enlivening that jiva. So, whatever that happens, one must be careful. Every evening, if you are doing this, Sayamadhiyano, divasakritam, whatever sins, if at all committed, then that is destroyed. And then he says, one who chants this in the morning, Pratharadiyano, what happens to him? Ratri kritam papam nashayati. So, best is, I don't know, Ganesha, I may have committed. If I have committed, I seek forgiveness and I thank you for this day. Chant the Ganapati Atharva Sheersham. And then in the morning, again do that. You see, becomes great purifier. Our mind is purified this way. Then he says, Sayam pratham prayunjano papa apapa bhavati. Okay. Actually, this during dusk and dawn, that is the Sandhya time, if you do, the mind becomes very calm and collected. So we, both the times, we become very centered, and we are not distracted. We do not run away with the mind, the mind having no control. So this is an ideal time to do this. And whatever, because of my own ignorance, my own compulsive, those vasanas are there, my conditionings are there, they make me act one way, isn't it? All of that will become, will be destroyed, will be removed regularly if I keep chanting this every morning and evening. The repetition of this chant will protect me and keep me away from this. And also he says, one who chants everywhere and anytime. He is not like wherever he is, he's just thinking about. He has some time, he starts beginning to chant because he likes this, he enjoys this. He will encounter no obstacle. And he gains all, whatever four pursuits we have seen, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, dharmartha, kama, moksham cha vindati. Whatever it is that he is seeking, he will soon get it. Like I told you, we must be able to connect to that Ganesha within us. As we are chanting and we keep him in mind and all his qualities and his description in mind, and we are chanting, keeping that in mind. And of course, in this transaction, I want to go somewhere, I want to do something. As I am committing myself, interacting in this world, I keep chanting. Wherever I am chanting. That is like a, background, it is going on. Such a person will not face any obstacle. When he knows, as he's starting, he might think, something will tell him, don't do it today, do it tomorrow. He will stay back and do it. Then he will realize, good, I didn't go yesterday. That conviction will come by simply chanting. Why? As I said, we pray so that we listen to God. As we pray, his whispers will become louder and you will get answers from within yourself. You don't need to seek outside anywhere. So that is why one must constantly have these prayers on. And you will never be distracted with anything in this world. So this way he says, and then he says, Idam Atharva Sheersham Ashishyaya Nadeyam Yo Yadi Mohad Dasyati Sapapiyan Bhavati. A very powerful mantra. So this Atharva Sheersha, this Upanishad, should not be given or taught to an unqualified student. One who does so due to any temptation, delusion, attachment will incur sin. This is for whom? For the teacher. It is meant for me especially. Because now at this point of time, I'm sharing the meaning of this Upanishad with all of y'all. I told you that before itself, no? That if our children behave badly, everyone says they blame the parents. No, what kind of parenting? What kind of this? What is this? What your teacher, mother has taught you? Is this what your father teaches you at home? This is what everybody will blame. No, like that. If in the wrong hands, unqualified person, if they go and do something viparita, they speak of it differently, everyone will blame the acharya only. They will say, which guru taught you this? So the guru's responsibility, it becomes, the guru will incur sin if this is given to an unqualified student. So if you are all with me in this, you will qualify yourself as students. Then there is no problem for me, isn't it? And you all are all qualified, so I am not worried about this. But remember, it is important, what we speak of this Atharva Sheersham to others. Understand that. Forget about this teacher and whoever. Suppose you want to also share this information. You may very well share, say, Ganapati Atharva Sheersham is very beautiful, in-depth. It has, what do they say? I don't have all this faith in Vedas. If somebody comes and tells you this, don't try and explain to me. Until you are not trained to speak this way. If you have not got that initiation, that now you are Acharya, you go and teach somebody. Do not do this. Okay? Don't try and convince him how Ganesha is all pervading. Don't do that. If somebody says, I am not, you Hindus have lot of gods. Why Hindus? Hindus themselves say that. I don't believe. Once you all say Krishna is the one, once you all say Ganesha is the one. Don't try and convince him. Yeah, okay. But if that person says, really, Ganesha, he is my favorite Lord, tell me something more about him. You can share information. So you must be careful whom you share. So many times our own faith is shaken because of such people. We are distracted this way. Do not allow for that to happen. That is what he means here. And then, Sahasravarthanadhyam yam kamavati te tam tamanena sadhayet. What is he saying here? This worship of Ganesha with 1,000 repetitions. Sahasra avartana. Sahasra avartana nadyam yam kamaditi. Whatever is it that you desire, you will gain that. Gains the desires ordained by me. That is, you have to chant this 1,000 times. Many people do this. 1,000 times, how do they do? They say, yes, I want this happening to me in my life. What do? Let me start. I will chant this 3 times a day. In 1 year, I will complete 1,000 times. And then you see it happens. Otherwise, depending. See, this count is up to you. Okay. Now, if you all say there is a collective wish, you all are a group of people, you all wish, then that many times that group can do so that 1,000 is chanted in a day. So collect 25 people, collect 50 people, and each one do it these many times. You will have 1,000 times repeated in one day itself. If you want, you can do it over a period of 1 week. The count should be 1,000. So this way, when you do, it is said. And here, like I said, this Falashruti that we are reading now, that is not chanted. It's only up to the 14th verse. It is chanted, and that keeps repeating. This Falashruti will be chanted at the end only once. So this way, when you worship Bhagavan Ganesha, love, devotion, remember, complete faith, you will get whatever it is that you're desiring. Then there is Anena Ganapati Manishujyati Savagni Bhavati, worship of chanting whilst doing Ganapati Abhishekha. While you're doing the Abhishek with milk, with water, any other material, chandan, vibhuti, you can do with sugarcane juice, you can do with tender coconut, and you dahi, do achhe se, do have an idol, do your puja and do it with Abhishekha. Such a person, if that person wants to make a great presentation, wants to become a speaker, wants to be an orator, his throat chakra, this will open up and he will be able to speak and influence a great amount of people. So this happens many a times. We feel, no, I cannot express too much, especially when we feel like that. When I say, people misunderstand what I say. I don't know why I'm not able to. And you love somebody, but you cannot go and tell that person, I love you. That stops. And you have some grief sometimes, and you cannot convey that. Many a times you want to say something and here you find it stops, So this is clear. Your throat is clear. Throat meaning, of course, not this. So anything related with throat problems, if you have, yes, definitely. But that way, you become clear in your expressions. Nobody will misunderstand you. You say exactly what you have in your mind. So that happens along with Abhisheka when you do this chanting. Then also during Chaturthi, Chaturthya Manaschan Japati Savidyavan Bhavati. Vidyavan Bhavati. When you do this chanting, especially on Chaturthi. Chaturthi is the 4th day of every fortnight. We have Amavasya Purnima. The 4th day, you worship, do puja of Shri Ganesha, chanting this Atharva Sheersham, you become Vidyavan Bhavati. And that day, upvas also must be done, along with that. That is the way it goes. On Chaturthi, do like you might take initially, if you cannot, then maybe some milk and fruit or something. Try and fast the whole day. This is the way it should be. Upavas, you go close to whom? To the indweller in you. So that day, don't keep thinking of food. Usually what happens is, initially it is difficult. Okay, the more upvas they do. And another thing, like I said, if this upvas is maintained twice a month, because this you're doing once in fortnight, and then you don't bother doing another upvas. Now many people do this also. Then they say this Amavasya is there, then this Tuesday is there, then this Monday is anyway I fast. Don't do that. You've got Ganesha in mind. Do on Chaturthi and keep Ganesha alone in mind. Somewhere we must take a stand and hold on to one deity. Okay, that much is enough. Twice a month you fast and pray to God, worship Him. This continuous chanting of the entire Upanishad with the Ganapati Gayatri, with the Ganapati Mahamantra is excellent on Chaturthi. Then, of course, Ithyartha, this is salutations to Atharvana Rishi, Atharvana Vakyam. iti. It is Rishi Atharvana who has given salutations unto him, who has given us this Upanishad, and he has told us that these are the ways it should be practiced. Then he says, Brahmadhyavarnam Vidhyana Viveti Kadachaneti. Worshipped with here 22nd one, no, worship by knowledge, Brahmadhya. When through the study of the Upanishads, we come to know this true nature, then as I said, this is Atharva, so there is no fear. Fearlessness, one becomes fearless when you chant this Atharva Sheersham with the goal to get that knowledge. Nothing else. You are not doing anything but going on chanting and reflecting upon this. Then it makes you like that, that you become fearless. This is, fear arises in duality. And the chanting of this Upanishad takes you to, it removes you from all duality. It takes you to that non-dual perception. Then there is no more fear. Then yo durvankurair yajati savaishravanopamo bhavati. Worship with durva grass. This usually we do, isn't it? Here it is said, the Shodasha Puja, 16-step puja must be done with durva grass. Whoever does this, he is bestowed with endless riches. Whatever it is, good food comes in. If you're seeking artha, that comes in. Security, money comes in. Whatever it is that you're seeking, you will get prosperity, riddhi, siddhi. All is yours. How? By doing this Shodasha Puja with Durva grass in a sequence. There is a way to do it. You must seek from the Pujari, your own Pandit, who according to your own Gotra family, where you stand, how it will be done accordingly. Do that for whatever it is that you seek. Then Durva grass represents, the three shariras, the three avasthas. So it is very important to do Ganesha Puja with Durva grass. Then he says, Yo laje yajati sa yashovan bhavati sa medhavan bhavati. If you worship Bhagwan Ganesha with parched rice or grains, parched means that grain, be it, if you take that rice and in hot sand, if you like, it puffs up, it is like that. That kind of rice is when it is offered and this Atharva Sheersham is chanted. It brings great fame, success and intelligence to such a person. So specifically if somebody is seeking, somebody in the house is going to, is on the path to becoming, like we said, writing a great exam and wants to stand first. Yes, medhavan bhavati, yashovan bhavati, success in whatever it is, the task. Yo modaka sahasrena yajati, savanchita phalam apnoti. Modaka is also done, but here he says modaka sahasrena, 1,000 modakas. You have to do this chanting and offer 1,000 modaks. Then whatever it is, vanchita, whatever it is that you feel you want, he bestows you with any desired results. Best is when you are offering all this and doing the puja, you must say, yes, this is what I desire, but I leave it to you. So if he has to give you that and give you a lot more, he will just take it and anyway you will get it. Okay, that see, like I said, we must keep faith. You just do this once, you will see for yourself. It has to reach There is no way it cannot happen. Huh? Then, acha. Now here, yes, saja samit bhir yajati sasarvam lavate, sasarvam lavate. Worship by teaching. Okay. Now, how can teachers like me worship Ganesha? By sharing this knowledge. So here, and then we had Prasanna teaching us the chanting. Even that is teaching the Ganapati Atharva Sheersham. So if we have learned, we are chanting very well, go back to Prasanna, say, have I perfected it? Then she says, yes, you have now perfected it. Then you can practice and start teaching. Please teach people. Please teach children. That is how I said the link also is kept on. Let us begin with chanting, then we can go into understanding and teaching. The meaning also is this. So worship by teaching, even this becomes a worship. So the teacher becomes brilliant. Surya Vachasvi Bhavati. Brilliant like the sun. And then it is said, Ashtau Brahmanan Samyak Grahitva Surya Vachasvi Bhavati. Here, worship, like we said, he gains the brilliance of the sun. Then Surya Grahe Mahanadyam Pratima Sannidau Vajaptva Siddha Mantro Bhavati. Worship during the eclipses. So you have Surya Grahan, solar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse. Usually, we are told what all not to do. Don't eat at that time. Keep away from the light. Don't see the light. Don't go out. No, all of that we are told. Don't drink water. All that is good. What must be done? The Ganapati Atharva Sheersham must be chanted. The one who does this. So scriptures abstain from cooking, eating, and all kinds of entertainment at that time. That is the best time to do spiritual activities. So here, at the time of solar eclipse or lunar, if you are actually, it will be very good if you are standing or you have taken a dip in the river and you're chanting this. That is excellent. But we city people may not have a river close, so we can just be at home or by the temple. Temples will be closed, but just sitting there and chanting this Upanishad is very, very beneficial. Then we have here Mahavignaat pramuchyate, Mahadoshaat pramuchyate, Mahapratyavayaat pramuchyate. All kinds of obstacles, negativities, and all of these go away. Small or big, whichever way. For us, when we want something very badly, the smallest obstacle looks like a very big one. And when we are not very keen on having it, even if it's a big one, we say, it doesn't matter, So it all depends on our desires and what we want that makes. But whichever way the obstacle is completely removed, and we attain greatness because all our tasks, none of it, everything we achieve our goal without any obstruction. That is the greatness, isn't it? He is a Vigna Harta. It is our also negative tendencies that we have. Mahadoshat, Mahapapat. Even if it is standing right in front of us, the goal, very often our own mind, we may hesitate, we may not go and get it. What will people say? So many things come in the way, of ours attaining our goal. So those kind of impurities are removed away. And that's really needed for very many of us. Success is right in front of us, but for us to go and pick it up, it takes, I am not ready. Am I capable? Will it happen? If I get it and somebody else doesn't get it, what happens? Right? So many things are there. We are always concerned about lot of unnecessary, inconsequential things. Now, all of this is completely removed. So these kind of tendencies, negative thoughts is negated totally by chanting this Upanishad. The last mantra, what is it? Sa sarva vid bhavati, sa sarva vid bhavati, sa evam Veda ityupanishad. Twice it is mentioned. Sa sarva vid bhavati, sa sarva vid bhavati. He who knows in this way the true nature of Ganapati. And he, as said in this Atharva Sheersham, he says, one who comes to know this Ganesha as spoken of, he comes to know all. There is nothing that he doesn't know, which means what? He is no longer in ignorance of anything. In ignorance is our ego born. What does it mean? The ego is totally dissolved here. And he indeed knows all. Ya evam Veda, this way he knows, he indeed knows all. This is like an emphasis. Twice it has been repeated, which means this is the way. If this is the way he knows it, he knows all. And Ityupanishad, this way the Upanishad concludes. This is what is said here. And we have to thank Atharvana Rishi for giving us this. We have understood the meaning of it. We must reflect upon it. Where the deeper essence of Ganesha, if it is not very clear right now, we drop it. But we meditate upon him, we worship him. How? Yes, please reveal that to me as I keep worshipping you. We must constantly be chanting the Atharva Sheersham. And then if we have, because we will know where is the obstacle coming from and how has it to be overcome. When you know where the obstacle is coming from, you know exactly, you have the solution there itself. You do that solution. So the ways to worship him has also been given. So this way one worships. You know, you will recognize the more you chant and you see the fruits of the chanting, you will recognize that it is so subtle, so beautiful, so fulfilling. It will automatically, you will begin to drop the unnecessary things. All the grossified material things will hold no value for you. You know, that is why you don't need to fight against these desires. I have material desires, fine. It is okay. Let me seek from Ganesha. Let him fulfill this. We begin with that. Ganesha will lead you to subtler and subtler things. Automatically, you will become, from a bhogi, you will become a yogi. That, who is that? And then, when you recognize this, you know, if you are not looking at climbing the ladder this way and reaching, don't look at evolving. You don't look like you want to improve upon yourself. This yogi will become a rogi only. There is only suffering. This is the ladder of fall that Bhagavan Krishna has also mentioned. No? Why? If, and like this, more and more people look at only being consuming, they only look at the world as it is meant for their utility and consumption, then collectively the society falls. It's very important that each one of us look at excelling within ourselves. The moment we are this way, collectively we grow, we ascend. So it's very important that we chant Ganesha in mind, offering, telling him about our desires. He is a great friend of ours. He will take care. He is a protector. He is our guardian. Knows he will shift his trunk accordingly and lead us to the light, the path. So here this Atharva Sheersham is this beautiful Ganapati Atharva Sheersham. We must learn to chant and begin the chanting. Regularly do it. Just enjoy doing it. You say, no, nothing really that I'm seeking. Just do it for the joy of it. Huh? So this way, and we have 10 minutes, so I thought we would do just the Ganesha mantra chanting. As I chant, I want you all to be relaxed completely. Keep away everything. Close your eyes gently, and you can chant along with me. Just chant. Keep Ganesha in mind. Breathing in, breathing out. You're thinking of Ganesha. Do not just let all distractions just fall off for just this much time. Be with Ganesha, one with him. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति